Today we're baking a bread together at home. Pretty easy and simple recipe, everyone can do it. Today's question of this video is how to bake a bread at home. Great to see you all again, thanks for joining. We want to bake a super easy and simple bread together, and I want to show you how this works. It's just a to-go bread which always fits to any kind of food you want to eat. This kind of bread doesn't require a lot of ingredients, nor does it require a lot of skills, so it's perfect for beginners. 400 grams of all-purpose flour, 100 grams of rye flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon, and we'll need 1 teaspoon of dry yeast, 340 grams of slightly warm water. And now we need to knead the whole dough, or in my case with a Thermomix I will use the dough setting. You can also use a KitchenAid, kitchen machine, or whatever you have at home, make your life easier. Dough setting, and I'll set it to 3.5 minutes, and I'll start. Look at that dough. That looks great. Perfect. Now we want to dump the dough into the bowl. We'll cover the dough now, let it sit for about 3 hours. Three hours later, guys, and that's what my dough looks like. What happened here? Quick explanation. The yeast helps the flour and combine them with the water to raise the dough in size. So there are a lot of little bubbles in there. That's how it can expand. And that's what happened. Just making sure that we don't knead it all the way. Just try to scoop it out slightly and gently, form it to bread. I want to do a longer one. And therefore I need a little spatula. I need flour, and I will put the flour on the surface. That's where we want to form the dough. I want to give as much flour as possible, but not too much. I now want to scoop it out, and then I want to form it. And what happened 30 minutes ago, I turned on the oven for preheating to 475 degrees. That's very important that the oven is hot. Look at that. There you can see it. Here's a lot of bubbles in it. Putting some flour in my hand. Over a little bit. I want to just roll it a little bit, not too much. What we can do from here, we can either just leave it as is, put it on a pre-prepared baking rack with some baking paper. What I can do now is rolling it, dividing it into pieces, or just take it as is and put it on the pre-prepared baking rack, and that's what I'm going to do. Here we are. I'm putting it in the preheated oven for another 30 minutes. Let's get the bread out. Now you want to put the bread on a cooling rack like this one, and let it sit for an hour to cool down, at least an hour. I'll cut it open later, and then we'll see how it looks like. And big shout out to Vera, thanks for this recipe. Good German friend, that's where I got this recipe from, so we'll see if it turns out good as she does it always. Let's have the first cut. Do you know what's happening now? Do you know it? Do you know it? Do you know it? Do you know it? So fresh. Thanks. We made it. I made it. I'm pretty sure you also made it. Let me know in the comments below how it worked. Was it easy? Was it difficult? Was it easy enough? Let me know. Thanks everyone. We'll see you soon. Cheers!